Hello and Happy New Year and welcome to Soul Healing by Hina Gutka. My name is Hina Shah and this is your weekly complementary session, the Heart and Soul Transformation Sessions. In this particular series of sessions, we are demystifying soul healing, understanding the foundations of soul healing, learning simple techniques that we can apply on a daily basis to transform all aspects of life. And in some of the sessions, we'll experience short blessings and guided practices. You can ask questions with clarity and confidence, and also build a soulful community that grows together. And today's session is the first for 2026, and today's format is mainly demystifying soul healing, asking frequently asked questions, and some of these that we have been actually answering over the last few weeks. But if you are watching this after this live session, please do let me know if you have any further questions with regards to how soul healing works. There's various levels of soul healing, which includes your self-healing practices, which you can learn from various, like joining today's session, as well as the other practices that I do, the monthly membership, etc. And you can also receive healing. That is by doing one-to-one sessions with me. So that will again be a mixture of learning, empowerment of how to do self-healing and receiving healing. I also offer remote healing as well, which includes the variety of healing techniques that I offer within the soul healing holistic system. So the first question that somebody would ask is, what is soul healing? So soul healing is a spiritual holistic method of healing that helps you transform, bring balance, calmness, equanimity, wellness within all aspects of life. This is either, as I explained, using the self-healing techniques or receiving healing, or a mixture of both. And you can also become a practitioner, that a Dao Hands practitioner is the first level of practitioner that would enable you to also offer the healing and for yourself and others as well. So that is, again, if you want to sort of find out how to become a practitioner, let me know and I'll send you the link. I personally don't teach. It is not under my authority. I can teach you how to use techniques like self-healing techniques and the soul power techniques, which we've learned in the past, the 6-bar techniques, how to apply those in our lives and transform at various levels. But with becoming a practitioner, I can put you in touch with a center. So sometimes we have sessions that happen in London. Sometimes it's a global sort of initiative, which every 2 months I think they have a training that can enable you, once you join, to become a practitioner. So let me know whichever you want to sort of do, if it's locally or you want to do it online, globally, everything is applicable. So the other question you would ask is, how does soul healing work? It works at several levels, starting the root cause, which is the root of every aspect of our life, is at the soul level. And the information, the whole idea about soul healing is using self or soul healing techniques to transform any aspect of life which is caused by negative information that's residing in all these levels, which is the soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. I deeply apologize if my screen flickered like that just now. I'm just gonna shut my camera and turn it on again. Not sure what's happening. I'm disappearing within the screen today. So please forgive me if it flickers. So yes, so it transforms negative information to positive using various techniques and healing in the soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. The soul level in quantum science is known as the warehouse of all information, where everything is stored, whether it's negative or positive. But negative is what is causing our pain and challenge at this matter level, at the physical level. And positive brings about good health, abundance within the physical level. So, the essence or in a nutshell, soul healing is transform negative information at the root cause, at that warehouse, at the soul level, into positive, and you'll see the ripple effect down, like a domino effect down, soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. So the heart level is the next level, which is the receiver of all information. So when the soul has positive information, it sends that signal to the heart level. And these are spiritual stroke quantum science levels, and not your physical heart. Even your physical heart has all those 5 levels. And then the information passes from the heart level to the mind level, which is the alignment or the processor of the positive or negative information that the heart has received will be received and processed by the mind. The mind then sends the information to the mover, which is the energy. Every aspect of our lives, even relationships, have energy. So they have soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. And finally, the information passes on to the last level, which is the transformer, which is the matter or the body level. That transforms the information that the other levels have received. So, welcome, Anita. So today's session, we are dedicating it to frequently asked questions. If you've got any questions, you can put it in the chat. You can, if you want to unmute and ask the questions, please do. And we've just started with what is soul healing and how does soul healing work within our lives, within all aspects of life. So if you've got a question, Anita, please do put it on the chat. And we're going to move into another question that people may have, which is, do I need any prior experience to be receiving soul healing or doing soul healing? Not at all. You don't need any prior experience, because most of the sessions, like this particular one, we actually will provide guided practices and various tools and techniques within all the sessions that we do and programs that we do. So the sessions that teach you how to do soul healing will be the ones that will guide you through practices. And there's not one way of doing soul healing, there's various ways. So every time you come into a session, you get to learn another tool. We may be repeating the same sort of techniques sometimes, which I do. In the monthly membership, I've got 7 sessions that will be the similar, because those are boosting your foundation. They are very important. They're required for all aspects of life. So I do sort of share the same sessions, but every time you come in within those sessions as well, even though it's the same as last month, the frequency, the vibration, the field that is created may be different. So you may experience different sort of results every time you come into a session. So no, you don't require any prior knowledge or any sort of experience. But again, as I said, if you want to become a practitioner, like a Dao Hands practitioner, you do need to qualify in order to practice the particular, to give healing for yourself and others. For that, you will require that practitioner certification and you'll go through the course. So once again, those who want to become practitioners, if you're not already a practitioner, please let me know and I'll guide you to when the next session is going to be happening this year. So, now, what can soul healing help with? As in, what can it help you transform, heal? It's also for prevention. It's not just for healing. And it's not just for transformation. So even if you don't have any challenges, even if you don't have any issues within your soul, heart, mind, and body, within your physical body, emotional body, mental body, it could be relationships, it could be finances, it could be various other aspects. Within, if you own a business, for instance, as well, soul healing can be used to transform negative information in case there is, but it also can be used for prevention. So even though that question was asking what it can help with, so yes, prevention is also sort of a technique that will help you be healthy and happy without experiencing any challenges. So even if you're not experiencing any challenges before, you can continue being in the good health by applying several techniques within soul healing. So, Anita says, I am okay. Thank you. Welcome, Caroline. Welcome, Caroline. So today's session, we're dedicating it to frequently asked questions. And please do give us an introduction of where you're joining in from today. And have you been to a soul healing session anywhere, whether it's from other teachers, other areas within the world? So Caroline, if you can share. And today we are dedicating this session to answering a few frequently asked questions. So if you have any questions as well, please put it in the chat for us so that we can answer any questions you may have. All right, so we've just answered what can soul healing help with or apply to. As I said, all aspects of life, and it's not just for healing and transformation, it's also for prevention. Because as you do the techniques, you find that your foundation becomes stronger and the frequencies that you vibrate in become even stronger. Because we work on things like love, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, etc. So they help you vibrate in those positive frequencies regularly. All right, so let me just read a couple of comments. So Anita's from London and she's a London student. I think, Anita, you're also a practitioner. Yes, joined soul healing sessions in other groups and the London Center. Caroline is from Queensland, Australia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have attended other sessions. That's great to know. Thank you. So yes, we several of us, so many soul teachers and master teachers that teach at various levels how to sort of apply these soul healing techniques and self-healing techniques within our lives to transform, to heal, to prevent sickness within all aspects. So sickness can be challenges, it can be pain within all areas of life. Even relationships and finances, even to feng shui your environment, your home as well. So Anita says, I am a Dao Hands practitioner. Yes. So that is great to hear, you know. So as I explained earlier as well, if you're not a practitioner and you're watching this recording and you want to sort of, if you're interested in finding out how do I become a practitioner, let me know, and I will, sort of guide you in the right direction. The training happens, I think, every few months globally, and in London it happens once in a while. I think they normally have 1 or 2 sessions every year, where they'll be training new Dao Hands practitioners. So, Caroline, if you have any questions, or Anita, if you have any questions about soul healing, you can ask questions. So today we're just going to go through that, and we're not going to be doing a practice as such, but at the end, at about 17:30, I'll be offering a short blessing from the heart treasure and the soul language treasure. So do stay for that particular blessing, and it will be for, just having a happy, healthy 2026. And, if you can, sort of yesterday we did the first journaling live. So if you're not part of the journaling community, you can also join that community. Every 2 weeks, we have a journaling live session Sunday morning from 9 a.m. to about, sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes it's 90 minutes, depending on who's joining, how much discussion we do, because we do a soulful journaling sort of practice that's quite intense as well. So we do everything, including a forgiveness practice of writing errors and mistakes we've made in a life. And soulful journaling is quite, it's sort of a different way of journaling. So yesterday we did what do I want to manifest in 2026. So if you are on the group, the community, the journaling community, and if you're not, let me know, and I'll put the link in, and you can join. And the recordings are always given out so that you can then later do the recording. And various other practices that we do on a weekly basis. Please join. Some of them you can join pay as you go. Some of them you can join the monthly membership, and you can get 11 sessions for like £60. And all these sessions are recorded, so even if you miss them, you can catch up and receive the wisdom, the practice, as well as whatever blessings are given within the session. So the blessings are only received once, but you can watch the recording because you have access for life as a practice. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. So some people may think, is soul healing a religious practice? No, it isn't. Even though it's a spiritual practice, because the information changes, as we explained, at the soul level. And the concept soul is a spiritual concept, so it's a holistic healing practice. But it's not applicable to any religion or any particular saints or Buddhas, even though we invite saints or Buddhas to come and join us in sessions. That is to receive their higher frequency. So even if you don't believe in a religion, you can still join the sessions, you can still do the practices, because it's not applicable to any. So whoever you resonate with, we invite you to connect. When we are connecting to to the souls that we are asking, requesting them to join our sessions. Because as I explain in all my sessions, self-healing techniques are only sort of limited to what we can give it as an individual. And an hour's healing sometimes can turn into half an hour because our mind wanders away. So, it's whatever we give it. But what we also do is we connect to outer souls, such as Mother Earth, the universe, planets, stars, galaxies, even spiritual beings, saints, Buddhas. But you don't have to if you don't resonate with that. But those are vibrating in a much higher frequency than ourselves. So when we sort of apply the healing or the self-healing, we request them to join us so it amplifies our practice. So that is the reason why we call in the spiritual beings and Mother Earth and the universe. So you don't have to necessarily connect to the ones you don't sort of believe in. You just connect to those you do. And what happens is you receive their higher frequency and vibration as we do the practice. So if you have any other sort of query with regards to what it is definitely not a religious practice. It is a spiritual, holistic practice that will help you transform information, negative to positive. And that's the aim. So that we can heal, transform, prevent sickness within all aspects of our lives. So, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm just going through some questions that people may or may not have. Some people may actually, even after they hear the question, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, I could have asked that question. So it's always nice to ask the question, because no question is, every question has something that we can learn. We can all actually learn through, even if you think, oh, this might be a simple question or it might be a difficult question. If I can't respond to it, I will definitely say I'll go back, research on it, maybe ask a different level teacher, and then come back to you on that question if I don't understand the question. So, what might I experience during either a session, like a guided practice, or a healing session? So everybody has a different level, sensitive level, of what they experience during a healing session or a meditation or a class that we do. And everybody, it has, as they vibrate in different frequencies as well, that is what they're going to experience, whatever they are vibrating at that moment, and whatever their body is receiving energetically as well as physically. So nobody will be in the same situation as the other, and you may experience like tingling or heat, warmth. You may even experience very cool because your body needs to cool down. So everybody experiences a different sensation. But to begin with, if you're new to soul healing, if you're new to meditation and this kind of practices, you may not feel anything at all. Because when I started 6 years ago, I was like, I'm not experiencing anything, because sometimes what happens is we're not grounded, we're not in the present moment as we go into sessions. But as we start experiencing how to ground ourselves further, like go into stillness and be in the present moment as we're doing the sessions, we start experiencing and noticing what changes are happening. Some may be very subtle within your chakras, within your body, within your even your out external auric field. Some people are very sensitive to all the energy changes, frequency changes within internally as well as externally. And they can feel, even when somebody comes into the room, they can feel the presence. They can feel either negative or positive energy from people. But some actually can't, because it's not because they're not aware, it's just the way they are. They can't feel the frequency, the vibration from any sessions. Sometimes they can't see. Sometimes they say, oh, did you see any images in your third eye? Not everybody has an active third eye. So some may see images and light, some may see absolutely nothing. And it's all okay, because you grow within the practices as you keep on doing the practices more. So if you have any other further questions on that, please let me know. So we're just going to take a few more questions, and then we're going to do the healing, receiving from the treasures. So how many sessions will I need? Good question. And the answer is varies between what you're experiencing. If you want to sort of create a good foundation and then prevent the good foundation, as in prevent any sickness from forming again. Once you've developed like a good foundation within your body, then you need to be doing the sessions on an ongoing basis. Make it into a lifestyle change. And when it comes to receiving remote healing, that's when, somebody comes to me and says, I'm experiencing such and such a illness or pain, or it could be even a financial or relationship challenge. And they're like, can you do anything for me? Now that is only, so some people can book a 15-minute free consult, or they probably meet me in person and they'll ask me the question. And then I sort of refer back to my spiritual channels and receive sort of an answer, which is not the same for every situation. So heaven and spiritual channels are very involved in deciding what an individual may need, how many sessions for healing, etc. So you always need to sort of take each situation separately and, book a free consult to find out, one, whether I can help you and how many sessions it takes to heal that situation. And even after that, I always suggest combining the self-healing techniques, learning all the techniques so that you can be doing your practices on a regular basis. Okay. Any questions on that? Let me know, and I will actually put in a link. A link will be for booking a 15-minute free consult. So I'll just do that in a bit. And let us take one more question before we do that healing. And if you guys want to ask any question, either Anita or Caroline, please do. I'm just figuring out where the link is for the consult so that I can put it in the chat. All right. So one final question. So the question, one of them is, can soul healing be done online? Definitely. Because we've, since lockdown, we've all been doing these sessions online. It doesn't need to be in person. I actually send remote healing all the way across the world to Kenya, to India, to various sort of locations. So it doesn't, even the guided practices are all online nowadays. And obviously there are some centers that you can visit. We have a London center where they do in person as well as online. They do combination. Mine are at the moment all online. And on occasion, I have done some in-person sessions, but the in-person and one-to-one sessions may occur a different fee from the online group sessions. So that's the difference. But yes, everything can be done online and healing can be received remotely. And finally, somebody would want to know, is soul healing safe? Definitely. It's a holistic healing method that allows you to sort of on the ongoing gradual basis transform information from negative to positive. It doesn't interfere with whatever medical treatments that you're doing. You can refer to your doctors, you can ask them for advice, especially if you're planning to sort of stop any medication. We're not medical professionals, so we're not asking you to stop anything. We definitely tell you, if you want to do that, you need to refer to your doctor. You need to take guidance from them. But this is a complementary health therapy system, a holistic system that works in addition. So you can do it without actually getting any side effects from it. But you will see energy shifts, and sometimes some people experience a lot of pain after a session. That's because there's a lot of blockages, energy blockages within the body, within your emotional, mental, physical body that may release at the time of the healing. And then soon after, it does go down. So there may be energy changes, frequency changes as you're experiencing the healing or doing meditations as well. So there's nothing to be afraid of. They're all safe. They're complementary and holistic healing. So that is it for the questions today, and we're going to be receiving a healing. So if you are online, remotely, like receiving on the recording, this is a one-time blessing that you'll receive on the first time you watch it. And those that are present here, just sitting up straight, allowing your spine to be in alignment. And just place one hand on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen. Gently closing your eyes, I'm going to connect silently to my heart treasures, to my soul language treasure. Just starting the blessing, just keep on breathing in. And this is a appropriate blessing to bring in a little bit of health and happiness to our future, one this year, and it could be any time, but it's all as appropriate. Thank you. How? Just breathe in to your lower abdomen and breathing out. And just take a moment to note any sensations, any vibrations within your heart chakra. Any sensations that you're feeling, and it's okay if you're not. And just gently moving your body, opening your eyes, and just share if you want to how you felt with that healing. And if you have any further questions, if you're watching this recording, it's a little bit, I don't know, frozen today, and it was shaking earlier, so I don't know how the recording will come out. But, I'll try and do another frequently asked questions. If you guys send me the questions in advance, I can do another one every month. And, we can learn more about how soul healing can help us transform, heal, even prevent sickness within all aspects of life. So would you like to share how you're feeling, Caroline and Anita? Even just being in the field, even if it's just questions or networking, Sometimes even the talking, the therapy actually helps. So I have done one of those about, I think, December 24. And, I can do one of those again in one of these Mondays where people just come in and they share, they talk, they share anything, and we do a short meditation after that. And obviously, if you want, we can sort of then cut out the networking part where we're sharing stuff, because sometimes it can go deep. Anita says she's very relaxed. Thank you. And thank you both for joining today. Next week, we're going to be doing another guided practice. It won't be the question one, but if many questions come in, then I can sort of compile them and do it at the next session. That might be in February or March. So have a lovely evening. Keep on joining the sessions. As I said, we're doing soulful journaling live every 2 weeks on a Sunday morning. And we do this heart and soul transformation every Monday night. So you can join them. Those are the 2 complementary sessions. And the other one is the monthly membership, which has 11 sessions, 7 of which are very foundation-based sessions, which we need to heal every aspect of life. And the other 4 keep on changing. Like this month, we're focusing on soul orders. And it's a very unique technique that Dr. and Master Jigong Sha introduces to us, but we forget to use the simple techniques sometimes. So it's a simple reminder. And you also, with the empowerment of how to do these practices, you also receive 3 levels of healing during these sessions. So please join the monthly membership at £60. We've just done a 1-week session, so you can still join. You'll receive the recording. And obviously there's many other sessions that I provide, one-to-ones, remote healing. I am also a soul communicator, so I can do an Akashic record reading. You can see on the website, and apply whichever sessions you need to have. So love you all, and stay blessed. Keep on practicing. Keep on transforming, healing. And if you know anybody else who can benefit from the sessions, ask them to join. Ask them to reach out for the 15-minute free consult. So I just remembered I need to put that in right now. Let me... There you go. That's the link of booking a 15-minute free consult. And if you know anybody else who also needs the service or requires it, the other consultation is the soul reading, which comes in half an hour or 1 hour. 1 hour is one that will actually share a practice. Once you receive a reading, most of the time the result of the reading actually tells you need to do certain practices, and some people are like, how do I do that practice? So the 1 hour session actually then continues with me guiding you into it may be a gratitude, forgiveness, etc. practices that you're required to do to bring in more positive information within the situation. So that's what it provides. It's a longer session, and it gives you a reading, but as well as doing the practices thereafter. So love you all, and stay blessed, and please join the other sessions if you can. Invite your friends and family to join tonight, especially because it's all about explaining, demystifying soul healing, then doing simple practices. Then they can join the other practices or reach out through a consultation, and we can, see how we can help them. So take care. Have a blessed evening, morning, wherever you are in this world, and see you next week on another heart and soul transformation session.